What's up, fellas? What are you saying?
What's
A long time no see. Hey, last time you saw me on the YouTube vlogs, I didn't have hair. Every time. It was like some different thing.
What stage were you?
I was mega lined up yesterday. I went for a haircut, by the way, yeah? Sat on the barbers. One second, I'll answer your question, Lucy. But I sat on the barbers, yeah? And next thing you know, this guy starts whipping out a razor and he starts going ksh, 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 ksh. And I've literally never been this lined up. And I made a video yesterday. I was like, I literally look like a wannabe black man from the fucking 1950s. In the army or something.
And then I said, I don't think wannabe black men in the army exist.
Really exists. Anyways, we have been slamming these Pokeballs, by the way. I'm going to show you a picture of them on my story. These are insane things,
Dave
by
gets
the way.
the large and I get the regular.
Bro, I've become like an addict now to Deliveroo. I'm getting one every single day, and it's getting really out of hand because we're just slobbing. It feels like, but it's also the healthiest food ever.
I was
Like,
gonna say, it's not like a bloated meal to have from Deliveroo.
it's like double tuna rice and just a bunch of veggies. I'm basically like, by paying it, I'm basically winning back life and time that I would have had, and then I have more time to make more money. Does that make sense? It's basically free. That's how it works, bro. I'm finished when it comes to carbs, by the way. I don't have any Weetabix at home. I usually have Weetabix and whey. I've had that for like months and months and months going. And then yesterday I was like, I don't have any Weetabix. So, go in this cupboard. I got some Cheerios, yeah? But the Cheerios, listen, there's nothing in there.
They're my Cheerios and I had 2 bowls last night.
Yeah, Lucy had 2 bowls last night. The only other carb I have is Oreo O's, and I'm not having that with a protein shake because it's gonna taste dog shit. So now I'm screwed, and I think I'm just gonna have to have like eggs and bread.
No, I would
Which is
have
viral breakfast.
toast and a protein shake.
That's actually really funny.
That's
That's actually
actually
really
funny.
funny. That's actually one of the funniest things I've seen today.
Morning.
This is washed. What have we got to say about that, lad? What have we got to say about that one, huh? What have we got to say about that now?
Oh!
I've been saying it. Do you know what I mean? I've been saying that. Hey, what's up, buddy?
So, this is my little guy.
Look at his little buddy. His name was Custard. We bought him off a lady that couldn't take care of him anymore.
Yeah, she wanted to rehome him.
She wanted to go home, but his name was Custard. But his name is Bustard, Bussy, Buster,
I call
and
him
everything
Buster,
else.
but mostly it's Bussy. Like, we just call him Bussy. I was going to rename him, but something felt wrong about that, but then we kind of have
It just sounded dead funny to just call him, and also call him Bus.
Yeah, when we come home, he's literally always sat by the door going, Bus!
Bus! Makes no sense to you guys, but you can get the idea what bus means, right? You know what I'm saying? Pre-training meal, we have 3 pieces of toast, sourdough toast, that's Jason sourdough. We have like 15 to 20 grams of jam on each, so that's like 50 grams of jam in total, strawberry jam. Goated, I haven't even tried it yet, but I know it's goated. And then we have a protein shake, which is literally just almond milk, and I'm pretty sure there's vanilla whey. That's that. That's breakfast. Let's have it. As I dig into my breakfast, I might as well tell you, I am now on a bulk, like a lean bulk. Not like a mega heavy bulk, like I want to get bloated and crazy heavy. But the idea is, I'm floating around like 93 kilos right now. I got shredded, I got mega shredded, I got like, literally like 7% body fat. I had like feathers in my quads, abs, veins in my abs, and abs in my abs, bro. And I was like 90 kilos then. So I've upped my calories to about 4,000 calories right now, which to me is like, it would be like a 400, 300 calorie surplus, which is nice and slow and lean. And so since then, I've put on 3 kilos of just water weight and glycogen because obviously I was very depleted. And I feel amazing in the gym, mate. Honestly, I feel so good. I feel like I'm fucking the strength I have, the power I have, everything is on point. And it's literally just a matter of time before I do everything I want to do. I want to squat 300 kilos, which I'm going to do. We stopped drinking, by the way, me and Lucy. We've actually mega reformed. So we're not drinking anymore. We're actually going to squat. I'm benching, and I feel finally like everything's on the right track. Like we moved into the house as well. I feel like so at home. It can't be better than this. I'm just gonna take over the world essentially. Coming soon. And the reason why I want to do the YouTube regularly / semi-regularly is because I want to keep reminding you to do the same. Right? Winter months are coming. Just lock in, lad. Do you know what I mean? Just get meals in. Train, sleep, focus on recovery, and just make some progress. We can do it together, yeah? Hydration hack. You get yourself a bottle of water. Get yourself into the kitchen. You want to open the bottle, right? Crack it open. By the way, look at these bottles. They're the ones without the shit being attached. It's pretty cool. Anyways, get yourself a salt shaker or a cranker or a clanker. You fucking clanker. Right? You get yourself some salt. Make sure to spill half of it on the floor. Right? You get yourself a decent amount of salt, and I literally just put it in there because, right? This is what it's gonna do. If you have water normally, right, you're just gonna have water. However, if you have water with a little bit of salt, what it's gonna signal to your body is sodium with the water means hold on to the water, basically, right? So what's gonna happen is this is gonna actually be way better at rehydrating you than just regular water. You can have I've had like fancy electrolytes for the longest time. I've had them for like my protein, I've had them from loads of different brands. Works just fine. and you can't even taste it. Like, let me do a taste. You know how much salt I put in? No, it doesn't taste salty. It doesn't taste salty. Plus, like, what are you, a bitch? If it tastes a little bit salty, but it's gonna improve your gym performance, why wouldn't you do it? Do you know what I mean? Just like that, lad. That's gains right there. Fellas, somebody's just died. No joke. We live in like an older neighborhood. We live in a bungalow. Because I wanted a bungalow. I didn't want any stairs anyways. Somebody's just died. There was like a, is it carriage?
It's a hearse.
A hearse just drove in like a bunch of cars.
So someone didn't just die, but they've just like...
We saw an ambulance like a couple weeks ago maybe.
Recurring
ambulance, yeah. Would have lived longer if you lifted. I can't say that. Cheers! Fucking hell. Oh, how sour that is. It's so good. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow?
You know we got the RS6 stolen. Wasn't that a good time? Got a new car. YouTube hasn't seen it, I don't think, so let's have a look. This is what it's saying. I wanted a manual car, you know, I was like, I've had this, I've had the other, I've had all sorts of fucking cars, so I was like, why not get a manual car? So I was like, what's the best manual car I can buy? Apart from a Porsche, this one just looks beautiful, like, do you know what I mean? You can't beat that. That looks gorgeous. I don't know if it shows up on cam. Like, I can never really get a good view when I watch YouTube videos. The camera never does the car justice, but this might as well be a fucking Ferrari, lad. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully nobody comes to steal it this time. We'll see. I think it's pretty much impossible with all the fucking security. But anyways, yeah man, car's fucking sick. Look at the interior, bro. I'll get inside on the other side. I'll show you. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like a little, like, mega little sports car. This gear shift, yeah? Look, if you hear that. If you've got a mechanical keyboard and you use a membrane keyboard, right? If you're a fucking PC nerd like me, you'll know the difference between like a mechanical thing and a fucking like, oh, so good. Plus the interior is just beautiful overall. Love it. There's nothing else in here. There's just 2 seats. Me, my water bottles, and Lucy, and that's it. Car's beautiful, drives lovely, and it was 60 grand, by the way. Like, this car looks like it could be like 130 easily, and it drives like it as well, because I had the McLaren before, which was what, 95, and this is like comparable easily. It's actually way more fun because you can actually fucking bang some gears in. See you at the gym. Alright fellas, welcome to the training session. Loads of you ask me, Dave, how do you structure your pull-up training? Listen, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on, yeah? Okay. I have 2 sessions, 2 different pull-up variations, and then I have multiple sessions in those variations. So, these are regular pull-ups, these are pronated regular R's pull-ups, right? I warm up, and today was 3 sets of 5. Right, that's a heavy session. That's just like a low volume heavy session that I would do. That's all I would do for those pull-ups on this day. Then a few days later on my next pull day, I would have a session where I do neutral grip pull-ups, and I would do a high rep session. So I'll still do weighted pull-ups, but instead of doing 5 reps, I'll do like 3 sets of 10 to 12, for example, right? And then when I come back around to doing these pronated pull-ups, I would try to increase the weight by 1.25 kilos, right? So every week I try and increase it by 1.25 kilos, hoping to, you know, that is going to work. As long as you got your calories in, you're sleeping, and you're actually trying to like properly fucking do pull-ups, it's going to work. And then I would also increase the neutral grip pull-ups, obviously, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's all trending upwards, and week by week, I'm getting a little bit heavier on my body weight. I'm getting a little bit heavier on the pull-ups. It's just a good fucking thing. I'm just going to be getting massive, and that's what I've done, and that's how it works, and it just does. Do you know what I mean? It just does. After that, regular old easy bar curls. I need to switch over to the loadable bar because I'm literally doing sets of like 15 here, and this is the heaviest bar they have in the gym, so I've completed it, mate. I basically completed in the gym, mate. So I need to move over from that, and then so I did 3 sets of 12 to 15. And then last set was a drop set with, I think it was like 25 kilos, just to failure. Literally just to failure, just to completely smoke my biceps. As I do my session, I like to go back, bicep, back, bicep. So you see me going back to pull down, which I don't do any horizontal rows because I feel like my back thickness is massive, but my width could do with a little bit of work. So I just do vertical pulls, plus it helps my pull-ups. Does that make sense? Yeah, so did the pull downs, which I did 3 sets of, again, 12 to 15. These machines are way too light, and like I need to find a different machine because it's just like I've got like 4 plates on there. They're about to fall off the machine, by the way. You can see it there in the back. They like one side falls off and it's just completely cooked. So I need to figure out a different machine. So that was 3 sets of 12 to 15, and then I went back to dumbbell curls, literally just to like smoke my biceps off completely. I did 3 sets of, I think it was 10 to 12 with
like 17 kilo dumbbells because my biceps were smoked at this point. And then I did a drop set at the end with like 7 kilos until failure. My left arm gives up before my right, so I just go with that. And that's what I've done for the session. Let's go. What's up, Max?
Good, mate.
What's up, mate? How's your training session?
Good.
Good?
Not cool, then.
Man was sick.
Really?
Huh? Yeah. I do cardio now. Gotta do cardio, man. Hell yeah.
10 minutes a day.
If you're not doing cardio in 2025,
Minimum.
minimum 20 minutes. Minimum 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was just scrolling.
Yeah, might as well brain rot. Literally. Fellas, hopefully you can hear me. Incline is on max. It's gonna go up to 15, literally as high as it goes. As high as it goes, right? Speed 3, 20 minutes every day. That's what I do. Just do it after training session. I literally treat it like as if it's another like set of an exercise or like another 3 sets, right? Like think about like if you were to do like lat pull downs, you'd do like 3 sets, 4 sets, probably take you about 15, 20 minutes. It's just another exercise. If you see it like that, it's way easier to do. Just get it done, mate. Just go on my phone, watch something. It disappears before you even know it, alright? Let's go. Oh my god! Is that the new Family Guy?
Why have you stole my camera? Stealing my whole flow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's lit. This camera's sick.
It's so much better.
Literally, I don't know why I ever bought a big one.
You just got to whip out a fucking wham shit.
I literally want to kill myself. This is so easy.
Yeah.
Have you got a little tripod?
Nah, I've got nothing.
Look at
I just
that.
hold a little shit.
Hell yeah.
Nah, you're taking a simple thing and you just...
You think so?
Too much.
I was like, I need to record gym though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I can't record gym with no tripod.
I can't do fuck all in the gym.
Yeah. I saw one of your vlogs, the camera's like on the ground.
Yeah, it's just fucking dead every time.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, it's ideal.
The summer's literally over. It is disgusting outside. However, that means you don't really need to walk around and like, you know, showing off your physique and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can get bigger. You can get bigger. You can get fatter. You can get stronger. You can get fucking massive. Also, tomorrow. Sorry lads, I think tomorrow's gonna be a good day. We're gonna be training with Luke Richardson. If you know him, he's a strong man, and a couple of his mates. It's gonna be absolutely massive. I'm gonna squat a fuck ton of weight. It's gonna be sick, but that's gonna be in the next vlog, I think. Anyways, let's go home. Let's turn the fucking... Hell yeah. All right, I'll see you in a sec. Hello. Hello, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You little cutie. Aw, little cute guy, aren't you? Yeah, big boy. Look how massive he is. He's only a little kid, by the way. He's really young. Bless him. Buster! We've got one day to eat all this chicken, by the way. I'm cooked. But I'm gonna have British chicken thigh fillets. Reason being, chicken breast is good, right? But these chicken fillets, just a little bit more fat, a few more calories, which is completely fine because we've got high calories to play with. Taste a gazillion times better, and I'm pretty sure they're cheaper. So like, it's all wins. It tastes better, it's cheaper, high calories. What more can you ask for? It's gonna make for an amazing meal. I'm gonna have that with that. So it's gonna be a whole pack of rice and a half. So that's like 600 calories of rice. I'm gonna have like 300 or something calories of the chicken. It's gonna be about 50 plus grams of protein when I bang it in the air fryer. See you in a sec. I know you fellas are gonna ask me what seasoning I use, so I'm gonna use Cajun seasoning. That's it, and just bang a shitload on there. I don't even cut this shit up. I'm just gonna leave it like this, and then probably just break it up with a spoon, like after it's cooked. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Urgh. Love you. As my chicken is cooking, and tell me if it's boring, I'm going to talk to you about the stuff that I get up to on a day-to-day when it comes to my business. So recently, I've been making one ad a day for the business, and I'm trying to figure out basically what's working, what isn't, right? So for the last few days, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different ads, and I've got 9 different ideas on what's going on. I'm trying to figure out which ads work best and why, right? And I've noticed a little trend. So with the ads that work well, we've got the ads that have a limited time offer sort of thing. So obviously as you see an ad, I think it's just human psychology that if you see an ad and it's got something like a limited time offer and it's got a decent discount that you can, you know, tell yourself that it's going to be good enough, people buy. And at the moment, we're spending, I say we, it's literally just me. I'm spending what? So it's £120 a day here on Meta, and I've got another 80 pounds on TikTok. So I'm running at £200 a day. And at the moment, the revenue that that's bringing in, it's around about £2,000 a day in revenue. So yesterday was, let's have a look, £2,373, which was like 50 something orders. Really good. And we've got a lot of people coming in, returning, and we've got loads of people subscribing to the subscriptions, which is really good. I'm really happy about that. So basically what I'm gonna do is, the ads that don't work, I give them like a few days. I give them a few days because the system has to learn and see what's up. So as it learns, it will tell me which ads are basically profitable, which ads work, which ads are clicked on, etc., etc. And then the ones that don't work, which I'm noticing a trend, it's the ads that have no incentive for the customer. I cut those off, and then every few days, I aim to add like 30 or 50 quid daily of budget. And that's how I scale ads. If you've got your own business or whatever and you care about that sort of stuff, that's how you should do it. Run the ads, give them a few days. If they're underperforming, cut them. Do not get attached to ads. And then increase the budget every 3 days or so. And that way you can scale ads that perform well and just have a shit ton of revenue that's going to be profitable. And then not only that, if you have a good product, which I do, what happens is people come back, people subscribe, people remember, and then one customer, which I paid say £6 to get an order from, right? So I put £6 per purchase. I'll pay £6 for that customer to get an order. However, they're going to buy one tub, and they are extremely likely to buy another and another and another. And over like a year's time, I paid £6 for a customer. However, I'm able to get out like say, let's say if I get 6 orders, 6 times 35 is like what? 180 quid, 200 quid. Do you see what I'm saying? The amount of profit that you can get through ads is absolutely mental, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. If you're interested in this sort of business stuff, let me know. I can do a lot more because this is what I do every day, right? I sit here and I do my shit and I make my shit and I try to figure out what's going on. But stuff's going really well at the moment, and that's what I'm doing. Hope that was interesting. Time for the meal. Got my post-workout meal here. That's going to be like 900 calories, something like that. I don't exactly know, but I'm going to track it later. It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to have that. I have every meal with like a drink, and I'm going to have it with this little San Pellegrino, the peach one. It tastes so good, bro. It's like sparkling water with a bit of fruit. It tastes insane. I love it. I love it. That's the post-workout, and I'm going to work on making another ad creative. So as I eat this meal, I sit down and then I'll make an ad, put it into the system and leave that for the day. Then I'm going to carry on doing whatever I need to do, and then that's going to be me for the next like hour or so. But yeah, pretty simple day so far. Let's go. Right, I'm fucking starving, by the way. I should have had a meal before we left, but
That's where you're gonna need a meal deal.
I'm gonna get a little meal deal going. I'm gonna get a little chicken club. I'm gonna get some of these. Oh shit, we've got like dressing now. I'm just gonna get a goofy smoothie. Literally probably just like straight sugar, but I literally don't give a fuck. Right, picture this cringe. You're just cutting about Tesco. You can see this guy. Bodybuilding on the back. And he's so impatient that he doesn't wait until he leaves the shop to eat a sandwich. I'm trying to get that protein in.
You gotta get that protein, you gotta get those carbs in, you gotta get the calories, plus code Dave at Vanquish, right? Come on.
Yeah. Alright fellas, here's the shop. Bunch of shit, right? There's like eggs, bread, beef, salmon, protein yogurts, lollies, mate, ham. Got a couple of Oreos because we're gonna get faded later on. Some kombucha. How much was that? 55. 58. What do you think about that?
Saved £5.
Saved £5, bro. 7.85. Fucking hell.
Fucking balling, mate, honestly.
Bang. Alright, get a load of that as well. Ketchup's hilarious, right? I do have a lot of ketchup, but do you know what I mean? It just tastes way better with just like a bunch. It's gonna be hot, innit?
Yeah, careful.
That looks like a little pussy. Look!
It does!
That's mega! Honestly, you gotta like the video for this one. Alright then fellas, part 2. Just gonna finish off the calories. We got crunchy creams, Fox's crunchy creams, and we have some double stuffed Oreos. Those are the 2 bits we're gonna have. I'm not gonna have the whole pack, so I'm gonna have a few of each. Probably like, I don't know, 450 calories, something like that. And then I'll probably finish it off with some yogurt the day. And that'll be it.
Oh yeah, look, you've got protein yogurt.
Not that, but
get your protein in, kids.
Actual yogurt.
And kombucha.
Alright fellas, last little bit. We got some sourdough and some fucking jam. That's unbelievable. In the background of this fucking TV show, they're playing like literal porn music.
Like there's girls going.
There's girls like moaning.
Out.
We're going freaking off. Listen.
The first 2 courses were well received. Now it's time for Claudia's high-risk dessert.
You heard that? She was moaning.
Yeah.
Only.
Really nice.
Not much pain, but
This song is porny as hell. You get the point, but yeah. Alright, fellas, last part of the day is literally just a walk. Me and Lucy go out for like 40 minutes probably? 35, 40, something like that.
Yeah.
We do a really, really large loop around where we live.
Sometimes it will be like 10 minutes depending on how freaked out we are.
Yeah, and then, so today's going to be a nice, like, normal walk, I think. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
no, we wanna walk
Whatever.
today.
But yeah, it's literally just like before sleep, so we do this, and then had all our food or whatever, go for a walk, and then as soon as you get home, literally into bed and go to sleep.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, literally
banger.
straight on.
Yeah, banger. Maybe watch a couple of reels, like just to like make sure the brain's ticking, and that's about it. But it's really nice, like when it's late, because there's just literally nobody around. It's super nice. You don't have to worry about like anyone like socializing with anyone. You know, even like the presence of another human. Like you know, you just have to be aware of them, don't you?
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Alright, guys. See you later.